Brothers, welcome back to Age of Conflicts. Today we are diving into the world of 1914 Europe. That's right before the First World War broke out. Now in this game, it is a free-for-all, so every nation is attacking every nation, and the United States is not going to get involved in this one. So let's see how things do turn up here as we begin the game. Our first alliance has formed. Serbia and Bulgaria have worked together, deciding to form an alliance. That is a wise move, as they are both rather small, having to work against. Montenegro has also joined this alliance, so now it is a triple entente fighting Greece down here, but Greece is actually pushing back these two little nations, and it does look like Luxembourg might be our first fellow to fall, as Germany is very much bullying them. And down, oh my goodness, Luxembourg secures an alliance, but will it be enough? It doesn't look like it, and Luxembourg does fall. First blood to Germany. Romania is fighting back Austria-Hungary, and Germany has engaged in the biggest war so far, fighting Russia. Russia is going to be a tough opponent, but they do peace out before too much damage can be done. And here comes the counter-assault from Austria-Hungary as they are pushing back the cashless Romania. Romania can only sue for peace, and they fortunately are able to get that done before they completely capitulate. And up north, a big development as Sweden has taken out Norway. United Kingdom picks up a little bit of the slack there, but Norway has been eliminated by Sweden. Switzerland is starting to get eaten away by France. France fighting Switzerland and Belgium here. We'll just take a quick moment here in the first 100 years to take a look at our statistics, starting out with the Russian Empire, obviously with a tremendous lead, followed by the Ottoman Empire. In third place is France. Now, our alliances, we have the Russian Empire Alliance, which is Russia and Sweden. The Order of Spain is the biggest alliance we've seen so far. It is Spain, Portugal, France, and the United Kingdom working together. The Ottoman Empire Collective is now the Ottomans, Romania, and Greece. Italy's league is Italy and Albania. Serbia's alliance is still Serbia and Bulgaria. The Belgium Union is Belgium, the Netherlands, and Switzerland fighting France right now. And Operation Monaco, God bless, is mostly just Monaco at this point. I think San Marino's in this one as well, so good luck to you, boys. Best of luck. Italy is now fighting France and pushing them back as they do peace out. Looks like Italy was coming to Switzerland's defense there. The Ottoman Empire is getting pushed back by Bulgaria. Bulgaria trying to put a good fight, but Bulgaria only has about $100 left. This is going to be a huge fight for them if they don't peace out soon, as Greece is supporting the Ottoman Empires. Bulgaria is starting to get pushed back now, gets a clutch donation from Serbia, but Ottoman Empires are also getting donated to. The line has mostly come to a stalemate right here, but fortunately for Bulgaria, they have been able to make this a stalemate and are able to peace out there, but they were almost completely wiped out. And down falls Serbia. Serbia was taken out by Austria-Hungary, really disrupting Bulgaria's alliance, as now Bulgaria is being attacked on three fronts by Romania, Greece, and the Ottoman Empire. And without their ally, they're going to have no one to bail them out this time, as they're siphoning cash out the window to try and hold the line here. And Denmark was destroyed by Sweden. Germany getting most of the land from that one, but Germany still fighting this triple entente, but he's looking like he's going to push back. Down falls Belgium, and he's looking to do the same into Switzerland. Switzerland is a little bit stronger than Belgium, but not by a lot, as Germany's been declared war on by Sweden and Russia, having to fight on all fronts. Looks a little bit familiar. And the only one they have an alliance with is Austria-Hungary, or at least a passive alliance with, as they do peace out, fortunately for them. In the year 222 nations remain. Our leaderboard remains the same of Russian Empire, Ottoman Empire, and France, but the alliances are still very strong in favor of Russia just because of the size they start in, with Russia teaming up with Sweden. Now, the Order of Spain remains the same, but they are about to get Iceland through the United Kingdom. The Ottoman Empire Collective has added Arabia to their ranks, but otherwise remained mostly the same. Operation Monaco has found some strong allies, bringing in Austria-Hungary into the mix. Now, Italy's operation, Italy's league, is still Italy and Albania. They are fighting the entirety of the Order of Spain. Bulgaria's league is very much weakened. They were able to find a neighbor who was willing to partner with him in Montenegro, but that is it after they just lost Serbia. And the Netherlands alliance is very much looking the same, a little bit weakened after losing Belgium. It is just the Netherlands and Switzerland. Germany, finding an alliance in unlikely places, joins its two weakest allies in the Netherlands and Switzerland. So he has some allies to work with here, but it's not going to be a lot as he is surrounded by big numbers, especially this Russian front of Russia and Sweden are going to be hard to work against. And Bulgaria has taken out Albania in a surprise attack, but here comes Romania to try and get revenge for its one-time ally. Bulgaria is in a very weakened spot here, but still able to hold the line. It pulled a very fast sneak attack against Albania, but here comes Austria-Hungary fighting off Romania as well. It is not looking good for the Triple Entente, as Italy has also joined in against the Ottoman Empire, saving Bulgaria, at least for the time being. But here comes Italy through Greece. Now, Italy has just been declared war on by Switzerland and France as well, so he's fighting on all sides right now. Austria-Hungary and Romania are a bit of a stalemate here as Italy does peace out on its eastern front, trying to focus on the west here, fighting off France, making small impasses in Tunisia and up towards Monaco. Monaco remaining neutral in this one, wanting nothing to do with the might of Italy. Italy is going to look like they're kind of holding the line here. They are starting to falter ever so slightly to France, as France has really put on the jets here. They're really kicking back Italy right before they peace. Germany is getting absolutely throttled by the combined forces of Sweden and Russia, both of them making great impasses before peacing out. But Germany losing most of its eastern front and northern front in Denmark as well. Now in the year 500, most remains the same with our top leaderboard, but the alliances have shaken up ever so slightly, with the Russian Empire alliance remaining the same. Spain's alliance is in second place, but Portugal has just left that alliance. The Ottoman Empire collective is one member short, as they did lose Albania through a treacherous act by Bulgaria. Operation Monaco still exists because of Austria-Hungary, and the Netherlands alliance is holding strong with their anchor Germany holding things together. The Bulgarian Union is now just Bulgaria. They have found a new ally though over into the east in Iran. Iran has joined their front, as they have also lost Montenegro in this fight to Austria-Hungary. Oh, but here's a big power shakeup. Italy has joined Operation Monaco, joining forces with Austria-Hungary. Italy finally finding an ally in this world. They have been alone from the beginning and have been able to hold back the much stronger forces, especially of Operation Spain, that has been knocking on their doors since the beginning of the game. And here comes Britain making impasses against the Netherlands. They have almost touched down on mainland Europe. They are really fighting for it, but here comes a clutch donation for the Netherlands by the German Empire. The German Empire is not willing to lose another ally here, as it looks like the Netherlands are able to push back the United Kingdom, preventing them from making landfall and doing real damage to their alliance. And Bulgaria is once again in trouble right before they peace out, having to face down the triple threat of Romania, Greece, and Ottoman Empire, all three making impasses against Bulgaria. Bulgaria is all alone in this world and needs to find better alliances other than Iran. And here they come again, trying once more to get to their capital, and they do. Bulgaria does fall, Romania landing the killing blow against their longtime rival. Oh, and here comes a big push by Germany in a sneak attack going into Austria-Hungary, as well as Romania and Germany. Did they all align? No, they did not. This has just been an alliance that's been formed through common interests as they all push together. Germany does peace out. Here comes Romania and Greece, still making impasses ever so slightly into the mountainous area of Austria-Hungary, but they are still pushing them back, as the Ottoman Empire has been supporting all three with this, and they do peace out. Oh, and here comes France, ever so slightly pushing back the German Empire. They were previously engaged with Austria-Hungary, now having to redeploy to the west to fight off their longtime rival of France. France is incredibly weak, and everyone sensing Germany's weakness has declared war on them, with Sweden and Russia both joining in from the north and the east. This is going to be hard for Germany to repel, especially as they do not have another strong ally that they can call on. They only have the Netherlands and what remains of but Switzerland has also fallen, leaving Germany very much alone in this world. Fortunately for them, France does peace out, but the Russian Empire and Sweden are still making impasses. But here comes the counter assault from Germany, as they are pushing back Sweden and Russia at the same time. They are not going to be denied here, as they are able to regain a number of their territories, actually growing in size in this escapade in a defensive war, which is quite impressive. And here comes the combined forces of Spain and France fighting against Italy. Italy is in a tough order here, as they're going to be very weakened, as well as the United Kingdom has somehow found their way up here. They are also pushing up north. Italy has lost both of its islands and is currently losing Sicily right now. Italy desperately trying to hold on and prevent anyone from touching the motherland, but Sicily looks like it could fall at any moment here, especially as the United Kingdom is still making a strong push. Both France and Spain are still involved in the north, pushing on a single lane. This is going to be hard for Italy to repel, as Italy has started to make gains back down in Sicily right before the peace. And in the year 800, we still have Russia, Ottoman, and France as our leaders, but the alliances have been shaken up ever so slightly, with Russia and Sweden still holding the prime spot as the best team on the board, followed by Spain's alliance, which has remained the same of France, Spain, and the United Kingdom. The Ottoman Empire collective has remained the same, but have strengthened themselves by taking out Bulgaria. They still have Arabia, the Ottoman Empire, Greece, and Romania. Now, the San Marino Union has strengthened itself the most since we last saw each other, as it now has San Marino, Italy, and Austria-Hungary together, as Monaco has fallen. The Order of the Netherlands is strong enough just by Germany's sheer force of will, as they have lost Switzerland, but they are remaining true to their strengths in supporting Germany. Netherlands has done a great job in supporting Germany, but Germany is fighting quite the double-headed dragon over here in Russia and Sweden. Germany in a bit of trouble here, tried to start a war against Austria-Hungary, quickly had to piece out of that, as soon as they did, Russia and Sweden pounced on this opportunity to try and weaken up Germany even more. Germany's still getting a little bit of donations here. Who is even that? Liechtenstein is still down here. I didn't even realize they were still in the game. But Liechtenstein giving some donations to Germany. But here comes France and the United Kingdom making some big pushes against Germany. Germany basically at fronts all again. They are very much stuck in the middle, having to fight everybody. They were not able to secure a big enough alliance to really help them out of this one. And they're in a lot of trouble as France does peace out. They are still holding the line against Russia and Sweden, but for how much longer, as they are constantly yielding land to either Russia or France at this point. Portugal on the warpath here has really started to push back Spain, getting very close to their capital, and they do peace out beforehand, but what a blow to Spain. Out of nowhere, Spain unites with France. The United Kingdom unites with France. France is now one union. They have taken everyone under their wing and are now incredibly strong here. France is going to be someone you do not want to mess with. All the gold they're going to get after this one is going to be incredibly strong, as they have also joined the San Marino Union, allying with Italy and Austria-Hungary. So a huge shakeup here in terms of the leaderboard. Russia obviously still leads far and away, but France, having consolidated two countries together as well as joining an alliance, they have moved up into second place, followed by the Ottoman Empire, and then Sweden in fourth place, being catapulted by the bigger countries falling into France. Now, the alliances are starting to materialize a little bit more evenly, even though the Russian Empire alliance is still the strongest, holding together Russia and Sweden. But the San Marino Union is starting to make a push here, capturing most of the Eastern and Central European powers. Now, the Ottoman Empire collective is still holding on to their power base, trying to make impasses against Austria, but having a hard time with that through Romania and Greece. And finally, the Order of the Netherlands is just Germany and Netherlands, and also Liechtenstein, as we discovered. But Portugal has also joined in on this alliance, giving them a little bit more validity here, but they are still very much away in last place. We'll see how this one plays out for them. Oh, but everyone wants a piece of what Germany just got, as Austria, France, Russia, and Sweden have all declared war against Germany. The biggest one getting impasses is the Austrian-Hungary Empire. Russia has been mostly stalemated here, but another big chunk taken out of Germany. Germany having the hardest time just getting a little bit of a foothold here, as every time they make gains, they take one step forward and two steps back. And here comes Sweden and Russia once again, followed quickly by Austria-Hungary and France. France has taken out the Netherlands. That is a huge blow to the German Empire, as they were very much counting on them to support them with money. But France has demolished them and robbed them of that opportunity. It looks like Germany is only a question of how much longer they're going to survive, and not if they're going to survive. And here comes a move we have not seen in a while. Russia has attacked Austria-Hungary, but Austria-Hungary's counteroffensive is pushing back Russia. Looks like this is going to stalemate, and it does here. But Italy is down south in Greece, making some big passes into Greece. Keep in mind, they still do have these islands down here. They are also fighting the Ottomans. But if they're able to capture Greece's capital, Greece is going to fall, and Italy is going to be very strong. They are only a few pixels away from Greece's capital. Germany declaring war on France, trying to sneak back a little bit of the land they have lost to France over time, and are pushing them back ever so slightly. And while Austria-Hungary is a little bit distracted, here comes Romania and Greece. Romania making big impasses before they peace out. Austria-Hungary now able to donate to France, but here comes Sweden and Russia to play spoilers against Germany, the common German L. Big joke on the channel. As Germany cannot make a move forward without someone attacking them. They are making big impasses against France, though. France looks like they showed a little bit of weakness, and Germany was there to exploit it. Germany all on its own here, really making sure that they will not be denied land, and they do push back. And in the year 1300, we have the Russian Empire in first, France in second, Ottoman Empire in third, but the German Empire has supplanted Sweden as the fourth strongest power. Now, when we look at the alliances, we have the Russian Empire alliance still holding true with Russia and Sweden. The San Marino Union is still holding true with all of their original members of just mostly France. And there's also Italy and Austria-Hungary. Operation Ottoman Empire is making some gains against Austria-Hungary through Romania and Greece. Ottomans are mostly being a financial support here, also trying to fight back the Russian Empire. And the Liechtenstein Pact, as it is now called because the Netherlands has fallen, is now gaining a little bit of strength thanks in most part to Portugal giving a lot of donations to Germany, and Germany able to secure a lot of land for themselves in the last bit of time. Here comes Italy once again on Greece. They're moving ever so slightly closer to Greece's capital, and down goes Greece. Italy able to land the killing blow. The Ottoman empires are scrambling to try and grab what they can pick up from the remainder of their fallen ally, but this is a huge blow to the Ottoman alliance, as now Italy has supplanted Greece and taken over all of its capital. Now it directly fights the Ottoman Empire. We'll have to see how that goes for them. Germany does look like they're starting to push back France ever so slightly, and Portugal has really broken ground here in the Iberian Peninsula, really pushing back France, opening up a huge barrier to scatter their troops all across the land. Portugal has become much stronger. Germany gets a little bit of land, but more importantly, they have strengthened their ally in that two-front attack. Russia now on the warpath in Romania made some quick gains early on, but here comes the Romanian counter push, really driving them to the river. They will not be denied in this one. Russia, the much stronger force, but also having to compete with the Ottoman empires over there in the east in what are smaller borders, but Russia's making some big impasses against the Ottoman empires, but Romania gets a little bit of land, so it mostly is a stalemate over there. Germany and Austria-Hungary are once again engaged in a battle. France has joined in as well. Germany pushing back France ever so slightly. They are not that far away from France's capital, and France knows that as they begin their counter push. Although the German Empire is losing ground to Austria-Hungary here, it does look like Germany has finally touched down in the United Kingdom, really threatening France. France has been only pushed back since they formed their giant alliance, mostly thanks to Portugal joining up with Germany. Portugal becoming a powerhouse out of nowhere here, and a big development here as Iran has joined the Ottoman Empire, but more importantly, Italy has joined France. France is now a gigantic powerhouse here. They are still much weaker than the Russian Empire, but are gaining steam on them. And speaking of that battle, Sweden is pushing into the German Empire. They're dangerously close to Germany's capital. Will they be able to get it? Oh, they do, but Germany has a second capital that is much farther away, but ooh, that is bad news for Germany as they are losing ground. They are starting to get their counteroffensive back, but will it be enough? No, it doesn't look like it is, as Russia is able to gain a little bit of ground as well. Germany having to fall back is not going to be good for Germany or the Liechtenstein alliance. And in a huge development here, Operation San Marino has found another ally in the Ottoman Empire, uniting all of southern and central Europe together against what will be eventually their biggest threat, which is going to be Russia. Germany's still a little bit of a wild card here, still honoring the Liechtenstein Pact. Liechtenstein thanking Germany for guarding it through its mountainous passes. No one can get to Liechtenstein without taking out the German Empire first. That is the only thing saving Liechtenstein at this time. Russia once again going into the Ottoman empires, but the Ottoman Empire has been financed by their friends in the San Marino Pact, is now pushing back Russia. Germany seeing this a little bit of weakness from France, tries to pounce on it and attack France, but France is having none of it, pushing Germany back, as well as Portugal. Doesn't look like this is a good attack from Germany and Portugal, as they are both losing ground to France. Germany especially losing ground to France now in Central Europe. France has made huge impasses against Germany. Germany needs to piece out of this one. This was a disastrous war, but no! Germany starts to push back, and they do piece out before Germany loses everything. But no, that was a short-lived attack, as Germany is desperately trying to fight the Austria-Hungary and do take them down. They were able to get to their capital. Germany now becomes a huge player on the board, very much weakening the San Marino Pact, as now the Ottoman empires have to face Russia alone. And in another huge development, Sweden has united into Russia. Russia, no longer tied to any alliances, is a wild card in this one, but they hold most of the land here. They have almost triple second place's land in France, followed by the Ottoman Empire and Germany. The alliances are only two now, with the Treaty of San Marino holding most of the Mediterranean and the Liechtenstein Pact of Germany, Liechtenstein, and Portugal. Now, more importantly, Russia not being an alliance can join with Germany. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see if they do align to try and strengthen each other, or if Germany is going to be willing to do this alone. And in a huge development, France has abandoned the Treaty of San Marino. The San Marino Pact is now just the Ottoman Empires and San Marino holding together. But France says, I will do this alone. I'm a better player alone. And immediately declares war on Germany and Portugal at the same time, making some impasses against the German Empire. And in another huge shakeup, Russia has formed an alliance with their longtime rival, the Ottoman Empires. Together, they are fighting Germany back. How much longer will Germany be able to hold out alone? They desperately need new allies besides just Portugal. And not to be outdone, France the diplomat joins the Liechtenstein Pact with Germany and Portugal to fight East versus West. And in a big development here, Germany and France have left their alliance and formed their own called the France Alliance. But big thing is they left out Portugal. France now fighting Portugal to try and gain that little bit of land. Interesting that they would leave their longtime ally out to dry, but Portugal is actually making more impasses in the Iberian Peninsula than they had probably bargained for, as France and Germany have their hands tied against Russia and the Ottoman Empire over in the east. And after years of trench warfare, it looks like Germany is starting to falter here, as the slow progresses of the Russian and Ottoman Empire fronts have been slowly but surely pushing the German Empire back. Germany very much faltering on its own, getting pushed all the way back into Poland. Germany now kind of playing on the defensive here. How much longer can Germany and France hold out against the collective might of the Ottoman Empire and Russia? And in a big turn of events, Russia has grown even stronger. The Ottoman Empire is uniting into the Russian Empire. Russia now is controlling all of Eastern Europe. So now is truly a battle of East versus West here, as Portugal has also left the French pact and is now fighting it on their own. And Russia and Portugal have now formed an alliance. So the alliances are the Treaty of the Russian Empire and the German Empire Pact. So it's green versus blue and black. We'll see who wins this one. Portugal fighting a battle against France alone, being supported by Germany, pushing back France ever so slightly. The Russian Empire is giving a ton of gold to Portugal to strengthen their new ally up and do the pincer attack of East and West against Germany and France. Germany once again out of gold, giving the strong impasse to Russia as they start to push back Germany. We'll see how long this lasts. France was making gains prior to this happening, but Germany has completely run out of gold, and Russia is not giving up yet. Really putting it to the German Empire here is Russia, taking them out, and unfortunately for them, they do peace out. But for how much longer can Germany stand? They are losing ground in every single battle. They're in a lot of trouble here. And Russia now going for the death blow against Germany, racing to their capital. Germany completely out of gold here. France is going to follow quickly behind them. They only have about 300 gold to their name. They're going to be able to put up a defense, but for how much longer? Having lost Germany as their ally, France is now out of gold, as well as Russia is steamrolling through the rest of Europe, almost to Germany's capital. And as soon as Germany falls, France will soon fall behind it as well. The only thing that's going to save these two countries is a peace, and they do secure that, but for how much longer, as both countries are almost completely out of gold. And here comes Russia once again, encapsulating Germany's capital. Germany will fall, and down goes Germany. Now the only thing remaining is France, and Germany's on the warpath, feeling fulfilled after taking out their longtime rival of Germany. Russia is incredibly strong, and France has now once again run out of gold in this battle against Russia and Portugal. Russia racing to France's capital. France has cored a number of different cities as potential backup capitals, but for how much longer is that going to last and matter as Russia is running through them? France loses Paris and peace out right beforehand. Oh, France is on the back foot here. Portugal also making some big impasses, almost taking over the entirety of the Iberian Peninsula. France has been almost completely pushed out of the United Kingdom as well. Still have a little bit of holdings there in Scotland, and down goes France. Russia and Portugal race to grab as much land as they possibly can from each other. And Portugal has been left by their former ally Russia out to dry, as Russia has been pushing through Africa and the Iberian Peninsula, taking down Portugal, and Portugal is defenseless in this battle, only being able to watch as their empire falls to the mighty Russian Empire, their one-time allies. Russia racing for Lisbon, Portugal's last remaining capital, and they take it down, and down falls Portugal. Russia becoming the true champion of 1914 Europe. A giant country came in with a big advantage, and not being able to be divided was able to conquer the entirety of Europe in 1914. Trench warfare, back and forth action, led eventually to Russia's tremendous victory. And as we do start to wrap things up here, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made this far in the episode. If you have made this far in the episode, hey, give it a thumbs up, really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put out videos every day, but boys, I will see you in the next one.